Okay, good afternoon. BSIT 3A. 3D, I'm sorry. BSIT 3D, okay? So the last week, I was excused because of the activity that I actually joined in. So that is why I informed you. So you, in order for you to have another week for you for your preparation with your title. Okay. The reason for me to record this one is first, we can actually have memory, okay, that we can browse, we can check, recheck, revisit in the future. Second is, if you'll be presenting all the titles, like one group can actually maximize 10 titles and more, or the minimum of 6 titles, and come to think of it and become wiser, you can actually go back to the video that I'll be uploading on my account, so you will be able to check to see. It's the same scenario that you did doon sa project insights na binigay ko, na you visited it many times because you really want to capture those sample titles that I actually share in that discussion. Okay, so if I'm going to have A B C D and E, okay, and come to the point that you will be proposing in your software engineering, in your capstone, why not to go back to Ana Obon account in YouTube? Okay, so you will be having an idea, because there are groups that 6 or 8 of their titles are actually okay, but I only need to choose one. Okay, so that is my dilemma with the BSIT 3A, because when I explained it to them, and then I told them that I'll be uploading this one already in my account, so for further for future references and for the other section to be able to see, and then they say no. Kaya uminit ang ulo ko. Okay, I critic, I explain, okay, and some of the points in there were actually given. Nasulat mo ba? Nasundan mo ba lahat? Natandaan mo ba lahat? It was already recorded. That is what the purpose of it. Okay, you can actually go back, check, okay, given the chance that I actually itemize some sample statement of the problem, sample objectives, and then you're gonna say no, maganda at maayos naman yung presentation. Okay, so I told them you actually loses some points in there because unang-una you become selfish. Okay? Yeah, I'll be asking you to present, open your web or your cam, and then do your best, okay, in explaining and justifying, okay? And so with that, you are also able to practice. So when you go back and check, okay, this is good. This is my weakness. This is the space for my own development and growth. Okay, walang nakakahiya doon, as if you were talking in front of the mirror, and this time you will be seeing yourself. Okay, and who will concern and who will care for you to change. Okay? Or gonna say, oh, you change this one because your voice is too low. Sino? Di syempre ikaw, tingnan mo. Okay, tingnan mo in a positive way na pwede mo pang mabago, pwede mo pang i-enhance, pwede mo, kasi nobody will gonna tell to you. Okay? Ako, ang dami nyo. Pero kung makikita mo, the way for example, some will deliver, and the way the example, Anna will deliver, okay, you will this time see na, oo nga, meron pa akong dapat space. Even as the teachers, okay, ako, I'm not closing my door because I'm already a teacher. No, I always tell them that I always have the space for growth and development. Kaya 'di ba nag-aaral pa ako. Kaya nakikipag-network at mingle pa ako, because there is all, 'di ba, that's the permanent thing in this world is change. Okay? So you don't need to be hesitant, you don't need to be shy, okay? You just be wiser. Okay? You present, you discuss, let us approve. Kindly please at the end of the slides, lalo na po yung mga susunod pa, pakilagay po sa dulo yung summary. Tapos pipili po ako doon ng isa. So if you presented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sa dulo po yung pinaka-last is a summary of all those titles. Okay? So I'll be muting myself. I hope you understand what I am telling you. Okay, and then let me have the first group. Okay, so I'll be muting here, and then you can now start sharing your PowerPoint. Thank you. Who's supposed to be the first group? Okay, thank you, Balias. Go on, anak.
Okay. Good day, classmates. Good day, Ma'am Obon. We are the group one, and I am I am Aldian Barrias, and my partner is Bernal Nivea Rea. This is our title presentation. First, we have e-Reciclo, an innovative and informative waste management and recycling application with integrated AR object recognition. The target beneficiaries for this title is the Filipino people. Every Filipino will use a disposable face mask every day during the pandemic, resulting in 100 million disposable face masks per day, or 3 billion per month, according to a Rappler interview with Ramon San Pascual, Executive Director of Healthcare Without Harm Southeast Asia. Face masks are essential for limiting the spread of COVID-19, but their growing use has resulted in a significant increase in mass waste, as well as other types of personal protective equipment, or what we call the PPEs. Even before pandemic, improper waste disposal, inefficient waste collection, and lack of disposal facilities are among the dominant concerns in the country's solid waste management. The purpose of this app is to encourage Filipinos to live a more environmentally friendly lifestyle or eco-friendly lifestyle. The app will showcase AR object recognition that provide the user the information about their collected waste and recyclable materials. It will also promote the proper segregation and waste disposal while also aiding users in locating nearby waste and recycling facilities. The collectors can gather and transport their waste to a designated facility or hub. The app will have a rewarding system. It will reward the user with a point for each recyclable item that he or she collects. They can exchange the points for cash, credits, or any other digital currency or cryptocurrency. For the next title, it will present by Nivea Bernal.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Obon. Our second title proposal is Eduk Abacada, a mobile learning and idealistic catch on preschoolers application. The target beneficiaries are preschool students. Students, particularly the preschoolers, may find it difficult to pay attention for long periods of time during their activities and assignments. One of the difficulties of the parents or guardians is keeping the preschooler's attention. It can be difficult to keep the child attention on a single task or project. They also tend to be more concentrated on playing and watching television as well as using their handheld gadgets, smartphones. The aim of this study is to develop an interactive mobile learning application that can teach the children, especially the preschoolers, to read, count, and spell. Mobile learning is linked to microlearning according to elearningindustry.com. It simply entails breaking down the subject into smaller modules so that the information can be grasped quickly and effectively. These bite-sized mobile learning experiences must be designed with the goal of achieving and desired outcome in a fraction of the time. The third one is will be presented by Mr. Barrias.
Alerto, a global news aggregation app for mobile with automated fact checker. The target beneficiaries for this mobile app are the Filipino people. False information, also known as fake news, has become a common occurrence of today's social media platforms, such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Fake news regarding history, politics, COVID-19, vaccination effects, and other topics has been widely circulated in recent months. It has the power to persuade and manipulate user opinions for political or economic benefit. Mainstream news is only as good as the sources it relies on, according to LibGuide's website. Reports with the several sources of confirmation or validation are more reliable than those with anonymous sources or studies from a single source. This isn't to say they're fake because many significant leaks and articles have originated from single anonymous websites or sources. However, don't believe them unless you get confirmation, especially if they are sensational or popular. The aim of this study is to develop a mobile news aggregation app for mobile with an automated fact checker. Fact checker is entails a series of steps that begin with sensing or the detection of media and spotting potentially misleading claims, and with determining whether the claim is true, partially true, false, misleading, or impossible to judge. The app will pursue to get information from the reliable sources using API from different outlets across the globe. It will review a piece of content and rate its accuracy by the validation of author, publisher, and published date. Next is PetPay.
PetPaid, a mood care and checker for pet parents. The target beneficiaries are the Filipino or fur parents. Cats and dogs, as according to chalklandvets.co.uk, are both stoic creatures who hide their distress. Although dogs are more communicative than humans, it is not uncommon for them to greet you cheerfully even when they are sick. Cats, on the other hand, are expert at hiding illness. If we are familiar with pets' normal demeanor, lifestyle, and parameters, we can better manage risks and medical conditions. Regular health checks provide the perfect opportunity for your pet to be protected against health risks and assess for any signs of disease. The user will be able to remotely monitor their pet's activity via the app. It will utilize artificial intelligence to help people keep track of their pet's emotion and health.
Next is Colorete, an e-commerce app which advertises small business makeup, skincare, and beauty products that fits consumer facial features. The target beneficiaries for this are the young women and the momshies. Small business struggles to promote their the small businesses struggles to promote their products even by using social media platforms like Facebook. According to blog.hotspot.com, small business face even greater challenges. How do you find customers if you're not well known? How do you know which acquisition channels to prioritize when there are so many to select them? This study aims to develop an e-commerce app that features the cosmetics of small businesses. The app will only engage to the partners with legitimacy and valid products. The app will also feature an AR virtual makeup that can help the consumer on choosing the accurate cosmetics for their faces. And for next,
Action. A mobile health emergency response app with GPS location tracker. The target beneficiaries are the Filipino people. Based on Repenovici and Nedelcu study, mobile emergency notification app, current state, barriers, and future potential when a disaster strikes, citizens can aid the operation centers that are assisting with the response. As witnesses to a disaster, they can initially provide up-to-date and detailed information about what is going on. Furthermore, thanks to recent technological advancements, people can quickly and easily obtain and share rich information through a variety of communication channels. Modern mobile devices, for example, have a variety of sensors, including GPS. For many citizens, mobile devices are their primary mode of communication, contributing for more than 70 of all emergency calls. Mobile application can become a significant tool for supplying crucial data to to emergency teams by enabling rapid identification of users, event information, and most importantly, accurate location of users. Thanks to advancements in mobile technology and widespread adoption of smartphones, the study aims to develop an emergency health response app with GPS for the mobility of the emergency response team in the Philippines.
For the number 7, we have Ligtas Babae, an informative women's defense and tracker in danger for health response. The target beneficiaries for this project is the women. Based on effective self-defense.com, we live in difficult times and violent crimes against women are becoming more common. Women are victims in a number of ways and feeling safe in any scenario is difficult for them. Women face dread in their daily lives, which is unjust. They have to live in fear every day when they go to work, school, streets, the mall, or even in their own home. The project's goal is to create a women safety app that will aid women who are concerned about their safety. It gives them vital information as well as safe combat and unblocking strategies in the event that they are attacked. In the event of an emergency, it will also allow users to share their whereabouts to local police officers. For number 8, we have Kalinga.
Kalinga, an innovative mobile app for child monitoring development. Target beneficiaries are parents and child. According to Philippines Lifestyle.com, in most cases, parents don't like the idea of handling over a smartphone or tablet to their kids. Parents are always concerned about the content they are accessing and the things they are interested in. This app will assist parents in monitoring their children's offline and online device activity, allowing them to counsel their children on what they do on their device, smartphone, and providing activity reports that show how much time they spend on their favorite apps, sites. It will generate reports on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis.
iTrack COVID-19, a contact tracing mobile app with enabled exposure notification. The target beneficiaries for the said app is the COVID patient or POI, patient under investigation. What is the purpose of contact tracing? The method of finding, assessing, and managing people who have been exposed to someone infected with the COVID-19 because they restrict infection between people, contact tracing, and isolating of contacts acquired through contact tracing are key public health approaches for treating the virus. Contact tracing can also assist those who are at a higher risk of contracting a serious disease in learning about their exposure sooner, allowing them to seek medical treatment sooner if, if the symptoms arise. According to Rapper.com, the following challenges on improving contact tracing in the Philippines are: number 1, lack of uniform data collection tool among local government units. Number 2, lack of trained contact tracers. Number 3, problems in encoding data. Number 4, many LGUs do not go beyond first generation of close contacts, the household. And number 5, contact tracing analytical tools are not used by many LGUs. Number 6, many LGUs do not coordinate with uninformed personnel for contact tracing. Using a data protection exposure notification system, this application will aid the contact tracing for COVID-19. Adoption of contact tracing model apps according to ncbi.gov can potentially increase contact tracing capacity. Furthermore, by increasing capacity through audience management, local officials will be able to effectively handle confirmed cases in the early or late stage of pandemics. And
Our
for our number 10, we have Fitwell.
Fitwell, weight loss diet tracker and planner with enabled AI assistant. Target beneficiaries are Filipino people. Obesity increases the risk of COVID-19 related severe illness, as well as other health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and some cancers in the midst of the pandemic. During COVID-19, we took weight management challenges to a new level. Because of the pandemic, fitness centers have closed, our activity levels may be declining, or we may be working from home and not moving as much as we used to. In addition, our eating habits have changed. We may be eating more comfort food or whatever is available around the house instead of getting something healthier. This weight loss diet tracker will assist the user in maintaining weight loss and achieving their desired weight loss plan. Why is it so vital to be in shape? Diet, which is appropriate for a person's stature, can be good to their health since it provides vital benefits such as lower cholesterol and blood sugar levels, lower pressure, less stress on bones and joints, and less heart strain. To reap long-term health benefits, weight loss must be sustained.
For the summary of our presentation, first, we have eReciclo, an innovative and informative waste management and recycling application with integrated AR object recognition. Second, Eduk Abacada, a mobile learning and idealistic cache on preschoolers application. Third, Alerto, a global news aggregation app for mobile with automated fact checker. Number four, PetPave, a mood care and checker for pet parents. Number five, Codolete, an e-commerce app which advertises small business makeup, skincare, and beauty products that fits consumer facial features. Number six, Action, a mobile health emergency response app with GPS location tracker. Number seven, Ligtas Babae, an informative women's defense and tracker in danger for health response. Number eight, Kalinga, an innovative mobile app for child monitoring development. Number 9, iTrack19, a contact tracing mobile app with enabled exposure notification. Number 10, Fitwell, weight loss diet tracker and planner with enabled AI assistance. That's all. Thank you for watching.
Okay, superb naman tong first group natin. Talagang ang kanilang presentation is pang capstone na po talaga, no? Kaya lang syempre the identification of the problems, the statement of the problems, and how are you going to make this available, no? Doable, and of course, kasi madaling mag-propose eh. The question in there, are you able to do the system, si Kuya Barrias, it seems like exposed in mobile development. Do you agree with that, Aldrian?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, kaya puro parang mobile lang ano niya, mobile lang ang tawag dito, ang kanyang ano. Actually, na-amaze ako kanina. Okay, pag meron tayong group na wala, edi pwede na nating mabatuhan kasi madami namang available pala rito. Pero, okay, is this the first part? No, this is the part 2. Can you show me the first part? No, the presentation itself maganda na. Okay? Actually, dun pa lang sa una na ano na ako eh, na-capture na ako dun sa eReciclo eh. Okay? Sa eReciclo. Pero as I go along yung preschoolers, no, mahihirapan tayo because I already imposed that nobody will go out, nobody will look for the client, nobody will gonna put their lives into a not safety scenario. Okay? Where in fact, we can actually create a startup project. Okay? What is a startup project? Parang gagawa ako ng payroll system designed sa isang payroll system that anybody can buy my system with these functionalities na pang payroll ng isang kumpanya. Okay? That is actually a startup. Okay? Where you can actually say what are the inputs. Okay? You'll be using the biometrics or the scanner. Okay? Or the RFID. So from there, you're gonna fetch the input which is the time in, okay, tapos time out, and then you will be able to do the business process where it will compute, okay, by the number of hours, by the rate, it will deduct the late, it will deduct the benefits such as the GSIS or SSS, the taxes, pag-ibig, PhilHealth, and so on and so forth. Okay? So, hindi natin kailangan ng client kasi pwede tayong mag-come up or mag-design as as a developer ng isang startup na parang naka-canned program. Ano yung canned program? Ito yung mga program na binibili mo na lang. Kunyari, Microsoft Office. Are you going to develop a Microsoft Word just for you to use the Word where in fact it's already available in the market? Okay? Excuse me. So, yun yung gagawin natin. Okay? So, parang gagawa or mag-aano si Barrias at saka si Bernal ng kanilang i-resiklo na yung i-resiklo na to, pag minarket mo, is applicable sa lahat. Sa lahat, hindi lang sa Cavite, sa Laguna, sa Batangas, all over the Philippines, all over the world. Okay? So, ganun mamang concept. Now, the question is, ano po yung mga process sa loob? Okay? Yun ngayon yung i-guide ko sa inyo. Yun ngayon yung i-input ko sa inyo. So, you will be able to know, ngayon pa lang ha, take note, wala pa tayong development. Pero, paulit-ulit kong sinasabi, from the very beginning ng yung Python, okay, wala ka pang title, wala ka pang project. Number 1, security module. Of course, there's no such system na walang security. Okay? Bibigyan mo yan ng kanya-kanyang access. Okay, si admin, si programmer, si employee, si manager, at saka si customer. Okay? It's the same scenario with the Facebook. You don't need to identify login para kay admin. You don't need to identify or create para lang kay user. Bakit? Pagka nag-login tayo, di ba, isa lang naman ang loginan natin. Mapa-empleyado ka, mapa-admin ka, mapa-super admin ka, mapa-regular user ka, isa lang ang login. Now, at the back of that, dun ngayon, lalagyan mo ng role. Doon mo siya ngayon lalagyan ng rights kung ano lang yung mga pwede niyang i-access. Okay? Again, wala ka pang approved title, meron ka ng module. Second to that will be the file maintenance. Okay? Now, with Barrias proposal, I strongly believe ano ang database na gagamitin niya. So, pwede siyang gumamit ng MySQL, may SQLite, at pwede rin siyang gumamit ng XML, which was actually you finished the last SEM. Okay? Kasi mobile to eh. So basically, ang repository nito dapat magaang lang. Okay? It's not the same repository na ginagamit ng isa talagang system na naka-network, nakalagay sa mainframe. Okay, magkaiba yun, ma'am. Third to that, pwede kang maglagay ng report generation. Okay? Kasi lahat naman merong report generation. Okay? So, hindi naman po pwedeng ang sistema mo, you will be having at the end of the line to generate a summary tapos wala kang report generation. Okay? So, that's actually a big no. Kasi one of the business process, again, wala ka pang title, ay report generation. Lahat yan magpapa-generate ng report. Okay? Fourth, kailangan mong magkaroon ng backup and restore. No? Just like the enrollment, every SEM bina-backup yan. Every SEM ina-archive yan. Tapos ipapalit ngayon yung bago because there is another set of people na mag-e-enroll ng iba't ibang level and so on and so forth. Now, if you want to add security, lalagyan mo siya ng audit trail. Kung audit trail naman, you will be able to know kung si Barrias, kung ano-ano yung mga nilog-in niya na module. Baka mamaya, siya ay president pero hindi siya allowed na pumasok as a secretary or a treasurer on that particular system pero napipenetrate niyang pumasok. Okay? Kasi makikita mo dun sa audit trail kung anong oras siyang pumasok, anong oras siyang nag-login, anong araw, ano yung in-access niya. Okay? O tingnan mo, meron na akong 5 module. 5 sagot sa 5 problema. Ma'am, wala pa nga po akong title pero binibigyan na kita ng idea. Okay? That's the purpose of it. Okay? I'm sorry for that. So, yun, ma'am. Okay? Tapos, yung business process na. How are you going to segregate? How are you going to identify these mga ways? Okay? How are you going to indicate mga indicators na yan? Okay? Mga ganun, ma'am. Okay? That's another on the top of what I've mentioned. Pero again, wala pa kayong title, meron na kayong modules. Okay? Already have modules. Barrias, let's go on the e-resiklo. Na-overwhelm ako sa dami ng title pero the e-resiklo was the first one to catch my eye. Okay, for you to use in our subject. Thank you. Next.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello po.
Can I have
So,
the name first? Can I have the name on the first page? Onoya?
okay na po.
Okay, anak, go on.
So, good day everyone. Good day, Ma'am Obon. I am Denise R. Onoya.
And I am Princess Lorraine Artaub.
So, this
Nak,
time,
Nak, pakilaki mo, nak. Maliit eh. Paki-play. Play mo na.
okay na po.
O, yan. Sige, balik mo.
Okay na po.
Yan.
So, this time we will be the one presenting our proposed research titles. So, the first one is Sweldo. It is a computerized payroll system for small businesses. So, many business owners nowadays is still using the manual payroll system. So, sometimes they have conflict and having a hard time using it. So, this system is designed and capable of computing the salaries of the employees in easiest and simplest way. So, other than that, this system is capable of keeping the records, important records of the business. So, the next one is the employee. It is all about the importance of employee management system, and it can answer the research problem how this how important this employee management system in the businesses and companies. So, and this system is needed to be implemented by them. So the third one is wow tracer. It is a reverse word for tao, which means people or humans. So in here it tackles about the significance of contact tracer system for Cavite State University Imus campus. And in here it is already determined the possible respondents in this research, which is the students, security guards, and faculties, and even school workers in the Cavite State University Imus campus. So we are now in pandemic because of this so-called COVID-19 virus. So this system is designed to know and help the authorities to find the whereabouts of the COVID-19 patient for the past 2 weeks.
So, next. So, for your next title, I am Princess Lorraine Artaub again. So, we all know that we are currently facing a pandemic right now, and this pandemic has changed us in many ways. So, let's be honest. We still don't know when will this stop and when will things be back to normal. Because of this pandemic, we are limited to do things. We are ordered to use face mask, face shield, and distance ourselves with others meters away. And normally, we do our transactions through meeting them face to face or doing it walk in. But because of this economical problem, we are now doing our transactions through online. And as I've said earlier, this pandemic has limited us. So one of that is we are limited to travel. So we, the researchers, decided to help people who like traveling for their business, celebration, or for just to unwind. So we decided to dig deeper about the airline reservation system. So this research would be called Aratgala, reverse word for Taragala. So for your information, airline reservation system is a booking solution that helps in consolidating data from all airlines through the use of global distribution systems. The system provides inventory and rates in real time to customer as well as the travel agents. This is also used to assist with different airline management, task and to meet customers' need from the initial booking all the way to the completion of the flight. So next is the Elibab Eco. So my mother is an owner of a sari-sari store, a small sari-sari store, and I can see her every end of the week. She do checking all the products we are serving to our neighbors, and then list all the things that we are in low quantity. And while she's doing that, I can see her struggle. So come to think of it, how does a bigger store do their inventory? How much time they're spent just to check their product and look for their product. So we decided to present a research title for a computerized inventory system for retail store. So inventory management refers to the process by which you track the amount of product you have on your own warehouse shelf, in store, or sitting with other retailers and distributors. This enables you to succeed in having the right number of units in the right place at the right time and of course for the right price. So when effectively tracking and controlling your physical inventory, you'll know how many of each item you have and when you might be running low on products and whether you should replenish that item in order to keep selling it. So last one is the Pahulam Ko. So Pahulam Ko is a book rental management system for small rent a book business. So I cannot say that I love reading books, but if there will be a chance, I would love to try reading it. We cannot deny that books are really expensive, so some of us depend on renting to continue their learning and doing what they really love. So the researchers decided to add this to their title proposal to help those book lovers learn more about rental management system as well as the book rental business owner. So what is a book rental management system? So a book rental system will help you to manage your book rental business with great ease. The book rental software can be very helpful to those business owner because it will lessen the time um, they used to spend um, accessing their books. So that's all. For the summarization, we have Sweldo, a computerized payroll system for small business, employee, Autau Tracer, Arat Gala, Alibab Ekok, and Pahulam ko.
Thank you for the two of you. Naku, Diyos ko naman, napaka-proud nanay naman talaga ako ng BSIT 3D. Okay. Iyak na ako, ang gagaling. Okay, pero with this thing you presented, I'll go with the employee. You know why? Kasi sa employee, maraming modules, maraming problems, maraming concerns. It only means the scope itself ay enough para makapag-come up ka ng isang study. Okay, let us establish that one. Actually, that's human resource management information system, si employee. Okay, thank you. Next, please.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Before I present to you our title, I would like to formally introduce myself first. I am Mark Brian Onlayaw, my group's third presenter for today.
So good afternoon. I am Rose Ann Lanchola and I am the partner of Unlayaw. So this is our title presentation.
So the first chosen topic to present is online pharmacy website. Since Philippines have pandemic right now, so we come up with this title. And for our objective for this study is to help every family to have safer method for buying medicine. Instead, one of your member need to go out for buying medicine and have a chance to spread virus. So this is the alternative for this. The second title is eBay Poo App. eBay Poo System. In the Philippines, since the pandemic start, every people prohibited to go outside unless it is necessary because of lockdown. So everybody feeling strange to this kind of situations. Since this is the first time that we encounter this kind of pandemic, some of us feel lonely, more especially in teenager. And it will cause mental health issues, so we come up to this application. If you need friend to talk, this bot helps you a lot when you have depression by giving you some advice, when you're sad by sending you a joke. The third title is Calorie Checker. This research helps you to conduct right food to eat when you undergo diet. It can help to organize what food you eat. This can help to know your limitation to the food by checking on how many calories contain this kind of food. So you can limit yourself on what food you eat. The fourth title is Translator System. The main reason of this system is to have better communication to the person who have problem to their ear and the one that can't talk. Aside from that, this can also translator of other language to avoid language barrier in communication. The next presenter is Rose Ann.
So good afternoon again. So for this clothing apparel site, since the pandemic has started, majority of the online sellers are using Facebook as their platform to their business. So this site allows you to uh, view all products and including the sizes, prices, variety, and availability of each product. So uh, it will not be unorganized for the seller and the customer to view each product. So this is to manage also the seller's customers. Users will easily and quickly see who and what are the orders of their customers. So for the second title is the censored cassette, a public sanitizer and washer. So we know that many of us lost their jobs, so they need to find another source of income to be able to survive this pandemic. And this proposal is specified especially for the commuters and others who still goes out for some personal reasons. So this censored cassette allows users to wash and sanitize their hands and even their phone in public. And uh, it has timer for accuracy of proper washing and sanitizing our hands. So washing our hands might lessen the spread of virus. So this is very helpful since it will be placed near waiting areas and loading or unloading stations of public transit. Next is the activity organizer website for teachers and students. This website is for non-techie teachers and students when it comes to online classes activities. So the website is for organizing all activities regarding to school stuff to avoid confusion and even duplication of uploading the file. Also to minimize the hassle of uploading activity materials due to those students and teachers who have an unstable internet connection. The proposed title does not require Google or any account to be connected. And when uploading videos or photos, the website does not need much amount of data charges and is user-friendly for considering non-techy users. Next is the fast food ordering system, especially for the drive-through reservation. For the people who always go drive-through, but sometimes they go nothing to got nothing to buy because food is currently unavailable due to out of stock or closing hours. So this is a system to let the user view the list of available menus have they have time to pick order. So while they are driving along the way, and they need to order drive-through, so they can view the list of menus, and they can reserve their order. So if they ordered online, they can skip the order station at drive-thru and just give their pre-ordered receipt to proceed on waiting the order area. So this is to lessen the queue of cars driving through, save the time of users, and for fast food chains that has plenty of buyers from time to time, and also for the cashiers and crews to know what order needs to prepare ahead of time. So that's all. Thank you po.
Thank you for listening, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, mga anak. Can I have the summary? Do you have? Summary do sa dulo na magkakasama sa makikita ko lahat yung mga titles. Kindly for those next group to prepare that one, yung parang gano'n na madali mong mababrowse. Sige anak, paki-copy and paste mo yan so we can come up with ano yung pinaka-best.
Ma'am,
Sa
pwede po
dulo.
to be followed na lang. Baka po time consuming kasi.
O sige, sige. Next group muna po daw. Tapos after nung next group, babalik sila. Okay? For the next group, please, dapat may summary na sa dulo. Yung first two groups kasi nakasummarize siya. Kaya madaling makita. Parang ganon. Okay, you can play now. You can stop and then let the other two present. Thank you.
So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma'am. This is the title proposal presentation of Group 4. I am Jikali John Andresi, and this is my partner, Marbibi Janelle. So, the first one that we propose is FOIME, or what we call Find Out Your Missing Item. FOIME is an app where it is operated with the help of IoT, or Internet of Things, and the help of artificial intelligence. FOIME is an app where you can find those missing items easily so that it can save your time looking for those items. FOIME helps to scan or sense or find the missing items that you are having a hard time to find it. And sometimes when you finally need it, you forgot what is the you forget what is the next thing you want to do when you finding this item. So the purpose of this app is to find these missing items or essential items such as remote, car keys, cell phone, and other gadgets that have a connectivity with the help of Internet of Things, and having a check of things to tracking, I mean, artificial intelligence. So the next one is Fit Me In. Fit Me In is a mobile app with tracker and helps on, and also have a artificial intelligence. Fit Me In helps you to lose weight or slim down through the use of pairing exercise and your food meal plans. So this app, it's not just all about the for workout. It adds additional food food suggestion you want to intake or healthy foods that you will be intake while you do this workout, because sometimes when you do workout you did not pay attention to the food that you are eating. For example, you work out but the food that you intake is much much um, much many than the you work for hours. For example, you just I work for 30 minutes and the food that you eat the when you burning the food when you eat it take 6 hours, so that it was not balanced. So you need to come up with a workout that finally suits your food plan. So the next one is Magandang Dilag. So Magandang Dilag, it is an e-commerce app that advertises cosmetics products, skincare, clothes that suits for the consumer preference. The target beneficiaries of this e-commerce app is the teenagers, young girls, and even makeup artists, because makeup artists wants to pick or choose the best cosmetic products that they want to use while doing their makeup for their client, for their customer, and also on how they establish or demo their transformation makeup, like we will see in TikTok, the transition of it, or in other media platforms. So the purpose of Magandang Dilag is it is an app that it's not just about choosing for the best, but it is suiting what your like, what your suits for your OOTD or your look, get up look for this day or for this occasion. That's all. The next one is Kaagapay. So Kaagapay, a tracker mobile app for monitoring baby development and monitor also the pregnancy development. So Kaagapay, the beneficiaries of Kaagapay is the obvious one is the pregnant pregnant lady or new for pregnancy, and also it can benefit the husband of the pregnant wife, because as you can see when you uh new to pregnant stage, you need to know what you're gonna do and what you're gonna do for applicable for baby to grow well, and what are the don'ts those and don'ts that doing during the pregnancy test. So the husband has more knowledge when he takes care his wife, and vice versa to the mother who wants to monitor the baby development of what it it looks like, what it feels like, and what are the tips that it want to share be a to be a to be a suitable to do when it comes to this stage, like for example when it hurting your tummy or kicking the baby inside of your tummy was kicking, or some sort of penetration or kicking. something like that. And the next one is Cyberblock. Cyberblock is a mobile app that blocks all of the possible malicious threat, hackers, and authorized person trying to get or leak the information from your PC. So the beneficiaries of it, the beneficiaries is to the people who wants to secure all of the information and the PC or gadgets that they have. For example, when you have a confidential information or for your information use only that nobody can do or go to this that nobody can do this one. Wait, that nobody can do. This cyber block helps to you to notify if there are someone are trying to access your account, your information from your PC, and it locks them up or cut it all down. And also the malicious threat or the possible virus that may have to your information, it clearly removed it all. So the next one will be reporting by Janelle Marvivi.
Good evening, ma'am. For the next title proposal is All for Pets. All for Pets is an e-commerce platform for pets product with different products including vitamins for the pet's health, foods like dog and cat food, accessories like collar or clothes, and hygiene products like shampoo or soap. It also comes with price deals, sales, or discount of the products. For the purpose of this e-commerce is to give a good service and communication between the seller and the buyer that can help to grow the business by having a good feedback from the customer. And also to help the seller to have a good income from the products that they sell. And to provide the customer an effective and helpful products to their pets with a good service from the seller and experience from the platform. The next one is home security, an electronic surveillance application with alert notification for possible break-in. The beneficiaries of this app is for the people who travels or who works. The home security is an electronic video surveillance application with the use of electronic devices and internet connection or data. It requires two devices, one for the surveillance and one for monitoring the house, and a user account that is connected to those devices that will be used for surveillance. This app has also an alert notification to the user in case there is a possible break-in. The goals of this app is to allow the user to record or take a screenshot of the surveillance in the house that could help to monitor their properties anytime and anywhere. It can be a real-time surveillance because it can be monitored through a mobile devices, and it can also be used as evidence to prevent and investigate a crime in case there is a break-in. The next one is Stream It, an entertainment media tracker and source for music, movies, and TV shows. The beneficiaries of this app is the people who likes to stream movies, shows, and music. This tracking app is with information on movies, TV shows, and music that allows the user to discover it and to be updated on the release date. The user can also organize and create a watch list or playlist to stream later. It will also provide a safe streaming platform services like Netflix or Spotify that the user can use to avoid unwanted threats like getting a malicious online ads or advertisement while they're streaming. The purpose of this app is to help the user manage and monitor their choices of media entertainment and to provide them the accurate information by giving a right detailed sources and also to express their opinions and experience to other users by writing a review. The next one is linguistics, a foreign language and sign language platform with assessment exams. The beneficiaries of this app is to people who are PWDs or persons with disability, and for the people who likes to learn a new language. Linguistics is a language learning app that helps people to learn a foreign language and sign language. It also comes with assessment exam to test the user's skills or knowledge on what they have learned while studying the language. It uses different learning materials like images, videos, or voice audio that helps the user to understand the lesson. And for the purpose of this app is to help expand the user's knowledge while learning and to connect with other people when traveling to other countries to remove language barriers. And also to communicate to persons with disability by expressing our words by using sign language to communicate. And the last title proposal is Wanderlust, a travel destination guide with map tracker and information on foods, places, goods, and events. The beneficiaries of this app is to people who likes to explore or traveling. Wanderlust is about a travel guide app that helps the users while traveling. It comes with the map tracker that they can use to go and guide them to the different places on that country. It also provides websites that the user can use to book a flight, hotel, and rental cars. It also has the information on different places that can tell the user if the place is restricted or good to visit, and information on foods that can help the user to decide what to eat and what is the best restaurant with the lowest price. And the information on events like concert or sports event that can notify the user of the time and location they can go to. For the purpose of this app is to help the user to plan their travel or vacation across the country that can save money and have a stress-free experience once they get to their destination. And also to provide a good reviews and recommendation from other tourists that will help the user to try something new. And that's all po. Thank you.
Thank you. Nasaan po yung summary? Let me have the summary.
For the summary, we have Toy Me or Find Out Your Missing Item, Fit Me In, Magandang Dilag, Kaagapay, Cyberblock, All for Pets, Home Security, Stream It, Linguistics, and Wanderlust. Yun lang po.
Oh,
Thank you.
yung nasa dulo, patingin ako ng number 5. Yung nasa baba. Yung nasa baba, ate. Yan! Ay, naku, day. O, sige, exit ka muna. Sabi ko, you give me the summary. Kasi para makita agad. Next, please. Yung kanina ba, na-summarize mo na? Can you
Ano ma'am,
please share it?
pinaliit ko na lang po siya ma'am.
Yeah.
Para po makita po lahat. Wait lang po, may nagpe-present pa po.
So, ayun po, ma'am. First title is the online pharmacy website, reservation and delivery of medicines. eBay Po System, your friend to talk to. Calorie Checker, organize your meal plan. Floating apparel site for online seller. Censored faucet, a public sanitizer and washer. Activity organizer website for teachers and students. Fast food ordering system, drive-thru reservation. And lastly is the translator system, deaf, mute, and travelers po.
Okay, let us go with the e-pharmacy. Si ano kayo, di ba? Si Unlayaw tsaka si Lansyola.
Yes po, ma'am.
Ano po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Oo, pagka ano, i-copy and paste nyo po sa isang slides lang, ha? Isang slides lang.
Ano po, ma'am.
Yes, what it is, Gikale. Isang slide, yung mga title lang, tapos, yun, tapos na. Next presenter, please, while Gikale is doing their summary. Sa isang slide, nandun po lahat ng title. Isang slides lang. Okay, next please. Gikale, susunod na ran ka na. Kung hindi pa tapos, anak, don't you worry. Who's next? Paki-stop share na po. Thank you.
Siguro po ako na po yung next, ma'am. Kasi yung pagkakalagay ko po nung una, group 5, but nakipag-partner po ako kay Alberto. So, napunta po ako sa group 15. But para hindi na po magka-problema, siguro, I will just retain in group 5 and ihatakin ko na lang po sa Alberto. May I ask if everyone can see my screen now? May I ask if everyone can see my screen now? Okay, thank you. Okay, so allow me to share my screen. I mean, to resume to share my screen. So I hope everyone see my screen. So supposedly I will be in group 15, but since I already listed myself as group 5, so I will retain myself in group 5 and hilahin ko na si Alberto Concepcion papunta sa group 5. So good evening, everyone. So I am Carlos David Cumiciano together with my partner Alberto Concepcion, but since Alberto cannot be here right now due to came from at the dentist, so allow me in behalf of our group to present our title proposal. So here's some of our title proposals. So allow me to the shoe. So new library. So new library is an upgraded library management system with contact tracing services integrated. Having both systems integrated into one will lessen the management effort of one who will operate the system. So we know that as we go through in the new normal, most of the establishments are required to have their own contact tracing system, either automated or manually. When I say automated, which means that it is a contact tracing app or system, or manually, maybe they will just write their name through pen and paper, like SM Bacoor. Contact tracing system is very important for every establishment nowadays in a new normal because according to Stephen 2020. Contact tracing is the process of finding out who has recently been in close contact with a person infected with a virus such as SARS-CoV-2, the virus that caused COVID-19, and reaching out those people who let them know they may have been exposed and guide them on what to do next in some cases that they include self-isolate, prevent further spread, etc. and etc. So since in every library, so as we know in our university, so before we enter inside of our library and do whatever our intentions, maybe to read book or to borrow some book or maybe to sleep in the desk because it is air conditioned. So in entering a library, so you need either to log in your name manually, like through pen and paper, or maybe in some other universities that they have their own library account and they will enter their name via using the information system, something like that, for library information management system. So and also the same thing too in contact tracing system or app is that user needed to enter her name, but in this time, so the difference is that in contact tracing system, you need to enter also your age, your body temperature, and other medical questions such as if you have been ever, if you had a fever in these past days, or if you have been ever have contact with a COVID positive person, etc., which is something like that. So that's why integration of contact tracing system to a library management system is very necessary, so that the management will be centralized from listing the people who borrow a book, knowing the date where they should return the book, and also knowing the health status, because the librarian is not assured if the people they encounter is free from COVID or maybe have contact with people who is COVID positive. So the reason why I would like to integrate this contact tracing system to a library management system is also for the safetyness of the entire library. So next, the next is what I call New Reso. So New Reso is an application where you can list all of your New Year resolution and goal in life, and this app will help you to remind you what are your New Year resolutions. So according to Wallen, so the reason why people didn't achieve their New Year's resolution is that some don't believe in themselves. They always think of it too much. Instead of doing it, they always in hurry and they don't enjoy the process. So the reason why I would like to propose this one too, and hoping that this one will propose too, is that so this app can remind those people who have New Year's resolution or goals as listed as their New Year's resolution that this app will notify them or remind them that, hey, this is your New Year's resolution. Hey, you need to accomplish this. Hey, this is your goals, and it will not be look like it will not be same just like an alarm clock. So this new reso or New Year's resolution application will randomly notify the people who will use it, that it will remind them that this is their New Year's resolution. And aside from that, as the app notify those people, as the app randomly alarm and notify those people about their New Year's resolution, and this app will also pop up some motivational quotes that will modify the one who will use it. Because according also to Schwantes, year 2016, it stated there that there are 92% of people that set New Year's goals or resolution that never actually achieve them. Okay. So now, the next one is the Pocket NB. So Pocket NB stands for Pocket Notebook. It is a notepad-like application where the user can use to serve as their e-notebook. So the reason why I would like to make a research about this one and also hoping in the future to develop this one is that most of the Pocket Notebook, especially the one I'm using right now, which I downloaded from Google Play Store, I find the graphical user interface not catchy or sometimes it does not encourage me to use the app well because of the environment. So the main goal of developing or making a research about this application or developing this application in the future is to make the user to use it frequently, easier, and effectively in a way that the user will not looking it just like an app like Microsoft Word or some other Word app, etc. But like a notebook itself, in a way that maybe I will base the development or the research of this using the notebook application I am using right now, but improving the graphical user interface of the one I'm using, like making it like a real notebook, like adjusting the color or something like that. So the next one is the Martin PIMS. So PIMS stands for Paris Information Management System. And then the target user of this one is, of course, the church or the parish where I belong. Because according to the secretary of our parish is that the information management system they're using is developed since 2016 and there are no update of the said software. So that's why I came up with this title, and also I came up to have research about this is also to help the local parish where I belong to develop a parish information management system for our church where it will be user friendly because our parish secretary is not that computer literated, and also the diocese required all of the secretary in the churches here in the entire Cavite to use this PIM. But as I look into it, into the system they use, I find it like it is not user friendly. It is like a system that is developed by first year college students, second year college students. So I would like to grab the opportunity of this subject, the method of research, to research on about the parish information management system. And personally, I hope I can develop one to help the church or parish where I belong. So something like okay. Moving on, Martin PIMS is an improved and updated PIMS or Parish Information Management System for the San Martin de Porres Parish Office of Secretary. So the following title is supposedly Alberto Concepcion will be the one who presenting it, but since he is not here right now, so allow me to read his notes about this one. So Sweldo Mobile. Sweldo Mobile is application allows the organization to disseminate the information on their employees if the salary is already available. So this one is both web and mobile application. The said project so allows, as I said, the employees to disseminate the information on their employees if the salary is already available. Administrator can access the web panel wherein they can update the status of the salary if it is for processing or releasing. They can also upload the payslip to their employees. On the other hand, the employees can check and can receive the notification in a form of SMS or web push notification. So the next title my partner also would like to propose is the Android-based class record system. So according to his notes and also according to a random websites which where he goes to, I think it's from the www.lifehack.org. No, sorry, www.slideshare.net. Okay. So according to his note that according to our website, in the era of globalization, developments in information technology played an important role in various sectors of human life, and mobile phones are the main actors in today's era. Recently, mobile phones have started to be used in education and research. Some faculty members claim that the maintenance and management of student academic information, such as their attendance and assessment, result is a tiring process. In the traditional way, the attendance and grade entry, all of the students are first recorded manually in a logbook and then again manually entered in a desktop application for computation. So portability allows a teacher to bring his or her mobile phone wherever he or she may go, particularly into a classroom, which would guide him her to efficiently managing a class. This Android-based class record system, which will focus on achieving mobility in managing and monitoring student class record. Its main purpose is to create an archive of consolidated and secured record of student information, assessment result, and attendance stored in Android-based mobile phone. With the use of this mobile phone, recording, searching, viewing, and updating of a student pertinent academic information will be faster, handy, and just a click away. And lastly, is the YHCI. You can hack it. YCHI, sorry, typo, is an online app that will let people who has thing or item that they don't need anymore or they are not using anymore to give it to those who are in need. May it can be furniture, gadget, or even clothes, or maybe other utensils or things or object that they can give it away to charity or any other people in need. Okay, so that's all, and this is our summary again. So this again, allow me to repeat. This is our title proposal that we come up with. First is the new library, which is a library management system with contact tracing integrated. New Reso, it is a New Year's resolution application that reminds you that this is your New Year's resolution until you become annoyed. And Pocket Notebook is a pocket notebook which you can use it. You can use it and you can look into it, not like a MS Word or document editor, but a real notebook in a mobile. And the Martin PIMS or Paris Information Management System, Sweldo Mobile, Android mobile-based class record system, and you can have it. And this is our source where we get some information about our title.
Ang teacher
So
na
that's it.
pang
Thank
teacher
you
na pang
for
teacher si Mishano, no? Mishano, you go back nga, anak. I get interested about the church that you were telling me, the Martin Pims.
PIM PIMS, Paris Information Management System. Ma'am.
Okay, you go with that one.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for allowing for the opportunity.
Go. Next. Ano na, paki-share yung kanina. Kale, tagal naman ito mo.
So the summary of our proposed research title is Kaagape, track a mobile app for monitoring baby development and monitor also the pregnancy development. Second one is, ay naulit. Magandang dilag, an e-commerce app that advertises cosmetics, products, skincare, clothes that suits for the consumer preference. Next one is Koi Me, find out your missing item. Koi Me is an app where you can find those missing items easily so that it can save your time looking for those items. Cyberblock, a mobile app that blocks all of the possible malicious threats, hackers, and unauthorized person trying to get or leak the information from your PC. Home security, an electronic video surveillance application with alert notification for possible break-in. Stream it, an entertainment media tracker and source application for music, movies, and TV shows. Linguistic, a foreign language and sign language learning platform with assessment exams. Nine Wanderlust, a travel destination guide with map tracker and information on places, foods, and events. 10 All for Pets, an e-commerce platform for pet products. So yun na. Agape.
I'll go with the all for pets. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, please.
Next daw. Si
So, good evening, ma'am. We are the Group 6. Our title proposal, this is the title proposal of Group 6. Me, Alatea Angelica J, and my partner is Custodio Patrick L. So, when we start, our first title presentation is e-upholstery, an online management information system for freelance upholstery services using QR code and email notification. Since freelance upholstery services is currently only has FB page and it is a growing business, it is better for the company to expand and build its own website where people can reach them out. Also, these people or their clients can view and review their works through a e-platform. They can choose through email notifications or scan the QR code to make it easier and access all the information of the said company. So, as the notification and QR code contains the most reliable background of the company, from the address, chatbot, and to more designs of the sofa, chairs, beds, and other items that the company is offering. Second is how you feel, a software capable of reading human emotions using webcam. So according to Keith Darlington, human emotions have a long evolutionary purpose for our survival as a species. They are either a reaction to an internal stimulus or a spontaneous expression of an internal thought process. So there is a founding fathers of AI, which is Marvin Minsky. He has a question about the machine emotions, where the question is not whether intelligent machines can have any emotions, but whether machines can be intelligent without any emotions. Therefore, emotional intelligence as well as technical knowledge is used to decide the treatment options. Of course, machines could never feel emotions compared to us humans. Nevertheless, they could stimulate emotions that enable them to interact with humans in more appropriate ways. Third one is Sweet or Na, a mobile-based sugar monitoring for diabetic people with AI assistant. Based on JMIR publications, cloud-based glucose monitoring programs allows users with diabetes to wirelessly synchronize their glucometers to their mobile phones. They are also provided visualization and remote access of their data through its mobile app. So the purpose of this study is to assess the possibility of monitoring the average of blood glucose of every diabetic person through mobile devices using an app with AI assistant which can speak every time the sugar is rising. Fourth is U-Book, Hotel Billing and Reservation System. Some of the hotels are still dealing with manual recording system. So due to their manual recording system, some hotel is experiencing a little bit of delay in their transactions. Much time also is wasted in preparing forms and retrieving files. Because of these difficulties mentioned a while ago, the proponent would like to have an automated hotel room reservation and billing system in replacement for the old system. There is a statement of the problems where there are difficulties that encountered by the employees, the security, accuracy, speed, and record keeping. The fifth one is to be presented by Patrick Custodio.
Uh, the next title is called IC, a financial accounting and inventory system of advertising services. The target of the system is a business owner of advertising services. This framework centers around any in and out data of the business. It assists the proprietor with monitoring any occasions occurring in his or her business. So the next title is Rent Check, an online system payment of tenants for a parcel, subdivision, or apartment that is more than $10 to rent. The beneficiaries of this system is landowners of any type of rental property. The goal of this system is to assist the owner in limiting their interaction with anyone because of the pandemic. So the next title is eCheck. This is a mobile app for a convenience store that they can use to upload all their products available and not available. Customers of the beneficiaries of this application is customer of any convenience store will be benefit from this application. The goal is to save money on transportation and avoid wasting time traveling to a store to hunt for something they want. So the last title is EPIS. This is an application that a citizen can use to report concerns inside the jurisdiction of a barangay or village. Recipients of this application is the resident of the community who utilize this application. The goal is to assist the residents of the community in limiting their exposure to anyone during the pandemic. And this application aids in the reporting of any crimes or problems that occur within the community. You can report with your name on it or anonymous to guard your identity for your safety. And that's all. Thank you. And this is the summary of the title. E-upholstery. Number 2 is how you feel. Number 3 is street or not. Number 4 is you book. And number 5 is IC. Number 6 is rent check. And number 7 is e-check and e-fees. Thank you.
Oo nga anak. I-browse up mo nga pataas.
Ay, sorry po.
Teka lang ah.
Okay.
Oh. Sige nga, isa pa. Pataas. What do you mean by the financial accounting? What particular company you are serving with this?
This like for a tarpaulin business, like they advertise some, they print some pictures, made to own glass, like that one.
Sige, let us go with the number 1 na lang. Yung upholstery. So, Custodio and
Angelica Aratea po.
Ha?
Angelica Aratea po.
Okay, sige. Next, please. Thank you.
Ay, thank you po.
Kasi yung iba sa mga title nyo, actually, meron na yan. Tsaka, other than the unique one, yung scope. The scope.
Rinig po.
Oo. Obehasen Amarten.
Good evening, Ma'am Obon. Good evening, classmates. I'm Adeline Obejas, together with Mr. John Paul Armarille. We are here to present our thesis title proposal. The first one is Chatex, pre-communication app without any load and data charges. This app allows users to communicate with others for free without pay for data or a load. This study focuses on saving money rather than a buying load because saving money is important. This app is also for emergency purposes. The best choice for anyone who wants to send text or make calls for free. Overall, this is the one of the easiest to use apps, a great choice for anyone who wants to free calling and texting without a hassle. The next one is PillSched, medication reminder app using SMS notification. It is a simple and user-friendly pill reminder app that helps those people who take medicine regularly. This app aims to remember to take medications on time using SMS notification. For those people who take medicines to work well, it is important to take them regularly at the right time. But remembering all of those pills is difficult, particularly for those who take a lot of medicines every day. If they have smartphones or mobile device, this app can send them a reminder to take their medicines and record when to take their dose. They allow to record the name of the medicines and the dose to be taken at the time of the day they need to take it. The next one is Mental Safe Zone, a virtual app that cares about mental health and where seeking assistance and sharing thoughts is secured. Outside of a medical clinic, a mobile therapist provides psychological assistance and counseling to clients in their homes, schools, or other community settings. This app aims to help people understand their symptoms, receive professional supports, and most significantly, break the stigma surrounding mental illness that keeps so many people suffering in silence. This application may help people manage their emotions and decrease of self-harming impulses. So next is I would like to call Mr. Armarille for his title proposal. Thank you.
Hello. Okay. So the next title is Barangay E-Market, a barangay-based online marketplace. The study aims to build a online platform where members of the barangay community can buy and sell different goods such as clothes, etc. Because during this pandemic, some of us or all of us are not allowed to go outside if there is um, no necessary things to do. And some of us afraid to go outside because we might be infected by the COVID-19 virus. And many Filipinos have no work since it will be hard for them to find a job during this pandemic. And according to Penol, in her article, because of the pandemic, because of the strict quarantine protocols, Filipinos now shop online for grocery, meal delivery, and even banking transactions. And one of the problems we encountered when we buy and sell products online, especially on Facebook Marketplace, is the online scammers. So I would like to propose this barangay e-market place to give opportunity to the barangay community members to sell their goods to their fellow community members within their barangay and get an extra income. Using the proposed application, they can buy and sell their goods to other community members and it will be convenient for them because they don't have to walk outside to promote their products and to find products they want. And also they can assure that the person they are transacting is not a scammer and because only community members are allowed to access this app. Next is My Negosyo, app-based store management system for sari-sari stores. The sari-sari stores is a business that is common to the Filipinos. And many sari-sari stores owner are also facing a variety of difficulties like stockouts, improper spending of earnings which result in a lesser profit. The study aims to build an application where the sari-sari store owner can manage their products, compute their daily and monthly income and expenses. This proposed app can also help avoid stock out of stock of their products and monitor their sales so they can make adjustments and it will result a higher profit. Next is Cavite e-vaccine card, a virtual vaccine card with authenticator app. While the pandemic is ongoing, we are not permitted to dine or enter restaurant or other establishment unless we are completely vaccinated. And the vaccination card is the most important requirement for entering eateries. The vaccination card serves as evidence that you have been vaccinated. And one of the difficulties carrying a vaccination card is it may be misplaced and since there is no national vaccine card, it is difficult for establishment to determine if the card is genuine or not. The research seeks to develop an app that will allow us to have a virtual e-vaccination card with a QR code. The suggested app will also include an authenticator app which will allow businesses such as fast food restaurant to quickly identify whether if you are completely vaccinated or not. That's all.
Thank you. Yung anak, yung barangay e-market mo, is that what
Again, ma'am.
Parang naririnig niya ako doon. Nakikita niyo ba supposed to be? Nakamute pala ako, nagsasalita ako. I supposed to have the barangay e-market. Yan ba yung tinatawag mong mga talipapa? Tapos
Yes,
sila
ma'am.
sila ay sila ay nire-regulate or parang alam mo yun, either may payment sila or meron silang mga butaw. Tapos i-re-register mo sila, mga ganun ba yan?
Yes po, ma'am. And yung iba po is kasi ma'am kumakalat na po ngayon, marami na pong online sellers ngayon na nagsisilitawan po.
Mhm. So, anong connection ni Barangay e-market?
Um, ito po ma'am yung pwede silang magbenta within the barangay using online.
Hindi ito physical na talipapa. Tapos pwede tayong magpa-order, tapos o kaya mag-aano ka o ano ka ro kunyari sabi mo I'm gonna drop by 5 PM, paki-reserve po ako ng 2 tray ng itlog, 1 kilong asukal, alam mo yun, yung parang gano'n ng
Yes, ma'am.
post
Maybe pwede
video,
na.
Amarilye. O sige, diyan tayo sa ano, Italy pa ang ilalagay ko rin.
Okay, ma'am.
Yung
Thank
mga
you.
small time. Next, please. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 7 pa lang eh. Meron pang siyam. Go on.
So, a pleasant day to everyone, ma'am and classmates. These are titles that we will propose together with my groupmate Jerome Nil Martos. So, next please. Next please. These are the list of titles that we have. First, we have Easy Bills. Next is HUD or Hanap Usap Deal. Trip Shop. The next is Malagasang to be Barangay Health Center for scheduling of appointments. And the third one is Malagasang to be Barangay Health Center online scheduling for vaccination of teenager. We also have online voters registration and online ordering of drug/medicine products or AKITOB. So for the first presenter, we have Jerome Nil Martos.
So first we have Easy Bills. Easy Bills is a web-based water billing management system with SMS notifications. Is a web-based project that allows the district management to send or show their water bill to the customers easily and send them an SMS notification when the payment due date is near. The system also records the past payment transactions located in the history section of the system. The district management can also see the remaining balance of each consumer. And then next is HUD, which means Hanap Usap Deal. Thrift Shop is an Android-based e-commerce for online sellers and buyers. HUD allows online sellers to sell their pre-loved or bargain clothes, shoes, or any items that are still in good condition. Transactions can be completed through delivery or meetup. In short, HUD is an online thrift shop. The next will be discussed by Angelo.
So the third one is the Malagasang 2B Barangay Health Center for scheduling of appointments. We all know that the pandemic starts. Most of the people are having a hard time to make an appointment. That is why the system will be a great benefit for the residents of Malagasang 2B. The objective of this project is to have a system that includes the following: accounts of patient, available doctors, display the schedule of appointments, medical services, and records of patient. Next, please. And the next one is the Malagasang 2B Barangay Center online scheduling for vaccination of teenager around ages for 12 to 17 years old. We all know that vaccines are already given to citizen ages 18 years old above, but how about 17 years old who are possible also to have infected by the virus? The system includes the following: registration form, door-to-door services, display the schedule of appointments, types of vaccine, records of patients, first dose and second dose, and QR code. Next one, please. The other title that we have is Online Voters Registration or OVR. 2022 election is coming and most of the citizen can find a vacant time to register. That is why this project will be helpful. It includes the following: registration form, display the schedule of appointments, and deactivating of deceased voters. The last title will be presented again by Jerome. Thank you.
Akitob, an online ordering of drug or medicine products. It includes create account for customer, displays the amount of purchase, delivery or meetup transaction, and the monitoring of stocks of the products. But not all the medicines can be purchased. There are some medicines that will require doctors' prescriptions and valid IDs before the selling of the medicine that they need. And again, the summary of our title. Next slide. Summary, yung second slide. Second slide.
Nasaan na po yung summary? Patingin nga po. Ba't nag-end na? Where's the last where I can have all the titles? Ayan.
List of titles, Easy Bills, a web-based water billing management system with SMS notification. Next is HUD, Hanap Usap Deal, a online thrift shop. And then next is Malagasang 2B Barangay Health Center for scheduling appointments. And then next is Malagasang 2B Barangay Health Center online scheduling for vaccination of teenager ages 12 to 17 years old. And then online voter registration. And then Akitob, which is online ordering online ordering of drug or medicine products.
Yung yung hanap usap deal, parang ano siya, ano ba dati yan? May ganyan dati eh. I just forgot the name.
OLX, ma'am.
Ha?
OLX po ata.
Oo, parang OLX na. Parang
Opo.
ganun. Sige nga, i-experiment nga natin yan, yung hanap usap mo.
Okay po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Next, please. Teka lang. Sino ka-group niya kanina? Di ba si Alvarez yun at saka si Martos?
Ano po ma'am, Martos at saka Felizardo po. Yung Alvarez po, pinag-share screen lang po namin siya kasi wala po kaming available na laptop.
Okay, teka lang ah. Mali yung nalagay ko eh. And, sige. Thank you for that. Okay, go on anak. Padilla and ano.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, classmates. We are the group 9, and this is our title proposal. Infomoto, which is information kiosk system for student activities. A good to make, a great way for updating the students. So information kiosk can make a great way in updating students of any activities of school campus. Nowadays, common problems faced by the students are lack of information in updating their different activities. So with the help of this system, the students now are updated in an early time of information. Fortunately, most of the school cannot afford to implement such system in a cheaper way. Preferably, in terms of daily updating of information, an information kiosk system can really help for a productive school. This is why this study is conducted to build such systems reliable and cheaper enough to be trusted by the student and school. It would be the best and easy to use this information kiosk system. So the purpose and description of the information kiosk system, the very essence of this system is to automate all upcoming and possible activities, either departmental or whole campus. And the main goal of this system is to give information about students' activities in their department and in our whole campus. The study aims to develop the student information kiosk system. In this project, the researchers will have a streamline of the information kiosk to as simple and as user-friendly as possible. Speed and reliability of service are also important aspects. The ability to add more features seamlessly is always a handy feature. A kiosk system that is easy to learn and simple to operate will increase efficiency in terms of giving exact information about the activities and updating programs from different departments and within the objectives, which is the study of these projects aim to develop a student information kiosk system. Specifically, it aims to manage database for school activities, add, edit, delete activities per semester, provide quick access of information, give convenience to the user by providing relevant useful information, and create user-friendly system. The next one is loan, which is mobile loan management and inquiry application. So nowadays, financial institutions are coming up with the ways on how to improve the quality of their customer services. One of these is in providing their loan services. In the conventional way, transactions are done physically between the lender and those who wish to inquire loans. Loads of paperwork are involved and the response time is slow. The manual process is inconvenient for both parties. So the objective of this study, the main objective of this project is to design and develop a mobile-based platform for loan management and inquiry. It is also intended to replace the manual method of transaction. Parallel method will be used for the implementation of the said project. So the specific objectives of this project are: the project will serve as a platform for transaction to process and inquire loans. Number 2, system features will be divided into two sides, the user and the admin side. Number 3, to develop an automated processing of loan that can provide convenience for the both parties. And number 4, the project will improve the customer service and response time of the lenders. The next title is Print Agad. which is a coin-operated printing kiosk. So, the introduction of this title is the project coin-operated printing kiosk allows the printing of documents in a fast and hassle-free manner. Said project is a coin-operated printing kiosk that allows the users to insert coins to navigate the machine and choose their preferred printing options. The target users of the projects are students and other staff in the school. Printing documents became an important part of the day-to-day activities of students and personnel in the school. Students usually go to an internet cafe to avail themselves of printing services. However, some internet cafes have long lines or do not have printing services. The conventional method of printing documents requires too much time and effort that made students and other staffs invest. The students need an accessible way and always available printing machine that they can rely on in times of printing their documents. So the objective of this information kiosk of the coin-operated printing kiosk is specifically the project aims to follow to design a coin-operated printing kiosk that prints documents and is user-friendly. Number two, a printing kiosk is always available and accessible to the users. Number three, the project will make printing documents fast and convenient. Number four, the machine is easy and reliable to use. Next, please. Thank you.
For e-library, or digital library is a physical site or website that provide around-the-clock online access to digitized audio, video, and written materials. It, pro- it provides free copies of books, journals, etc. available to the user. And for the mobile payment, is the money payment for product or service through a provide electronics device such as tablet or cell phone. Mobile mobile payment technology can also be used to send money to friend or family members such with with the application PayPal and Beep. And for the parking system, here we here can be if someone park uh, uh, the the parking system, we can also see the details of vehicles and better monitor inside and what time the vehicle enter and exit. That's all. Thank you.
Wait lang anak. Good may info mo to. Yan na yung lahat.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, let us go with the loan services na lang. Bakit
Okay po,
O
ma'am.
loan? Bakit O loan? Bakit hindi
It
e-loan?
it was supposed to be online loan po, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Okay, next please. Thank you.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Allow me to share my screen po. So, good evening everyone and good evening ma'am. Also, good evening my classmates. We are the Group 10 and this is our title proposal presentation. My name is Allen Ben E. Castillo and my member is Sebastian Rafael B. Garcia. So, let's begin.
Our first research title we propose is called E-Junk, which is a digital waste management system for subdivisions. This system will contact and notifies the waste management companies and sector to collect the waste in certain subdivisions. This study doesn't focus mainly for collecting waste but also finding new ways to improve for better waste management and environment protection. Our next research title is
KnowYourLaw.ph. This is a Philippine law simplified interpretation platform. So this application aims to give the citizens of the Philippines basic, the simplest interpretation of our laws, because not many of us knows and studies laws, right? And not all of us knows how to abide laws properly. So with this platform, we will include the full description of a law, and then at the bottom of it there will be a comment section where people who knows that law can interpret it in smallest ways, and then there will be ratings. Of course, the highest rating will be presented on the top of the comment section. With that, when people search for a law, and then they will just look at the highest comment or the highest rated comment, and they will basically learn how that law is implemented and works. So our next law is
Work This Out. Work This Out is a job posting platform for small-time freelancer. Work This Out is similar in Job Street. This study aims to help all inexperienced freelancer job seekers to find opportunity on their career. Our next research title is
What's the Fare? So this is real-time tracking for public transportation fare rates anywhere in the Philippines. So I know not many of us, but there are some who have experienced being cheated on a fare by a driver, either by a tricycle driver or a jeepney driver or even sidecar driver. So with this application, we can list the average transportation fare anywhere we want to go, and then the average cost will be shown, and also it's like rated, so that when we want to go to a place we don't know, of course there are some tricycle drivers who want to take advantage because you don't know initially what's the fare, and they just uh, give you a higher than normal fare. With this application, we can know initially before we're going to a place where we don't know how the transportation system works. And our next title is
Buff Me Up. Buff Me Up is an interactive workout planner with the purpose of getting someone fit, and it also provides a workout plan depending on how many set and repetition a person will do. The system will lead everything for you depending on your body type and what fitness goal you aim. This is helpful because we are in times of pandemic and most of the gyms are closed, and why not we should try working out at home. Our next research title is
Easy Scan. This is a multi-purpose biometric management system for Cavite State University. Of course, this can be adapted into every other universities, but for this, since I'm a student of Cavite State University, uh, we want to make it first here in our university. So, what is Easy Scan? So, it is like a repository of our private details secured in a database, which of course our easy scan application would be the interface. So it can be integrated with our MIS or our management information system to give us even a the details of each student, and then we can create other apps that would fork from this application, where secure data can be transferred and uh, be used for registration processes or attendance in school. So this application can hasten the process of school registration and attendance when there are events or even a simple class. So for our next title would be Food Trip tayo. So this is a real-time location mapping for food businesses. So this application might look similar to Google Maps, but it's slightly different for one unique reason. Uh, this this application would support small businesses, uh, not not just Jollibee or McDonald's that are huge corporations. With this, they will include also the small business, which is commonly sells the commonly termed tuhugan or lugawan or pares, like, and similar businesses. So we aim to help small time businesses here during also in our time in pandemic. So for the next title would be Guide Me PH. This is a government documents and file processing guide application. So with this application, all information is stored in one location on how to process government documents. Like for example, you want to apply for a work. Uh, you wanted to know. Initially, you don't know how to process your SSS documents, your PhilHealth, your Pag-ibig, and with this application, uh, all process is stored in one place. So the app will tell you everything you needed to prepare to process your own documents. It can be used also when applying for scholarship, for enrolling schools, and just like I said earlier, for other government documents. So for the next title would be
Vigor Tracker, which is a meal planning system for elderly people. Due to we already know that most of the elderly people are always prone to disease. So why not we should make a meal planning system for them in order to keep them on their healthy diet. This study also aims to create balanced diet for elderly people which are prone to disease. Our last research title proposal is called Prof Finder, which is a Cavite State University faculty member information provider platform. This application aims to create an information provider platform for faculty members of Cavite State University regarding what sub what subject they teach and where we can contact them. That's it.
And also, I might add on the Prof Finder, we will also rate the professors based on their previous performance so that when new students are going to encounter them, they will have initial thoughts on the professor. So that is it for our title proposal. Thank you for listening. And this is our summary of titles. So first is eJunk, a digital waste management system for subdivisions. Know Your Load.ph, a Philippine law simplified interpretation platform. Work This Out, jobs posting platform for small-time freelancers. What's the Fare, real-time tracking for public transportation fare rates anywhere in the Philippines. Buff Me Up, an interactive workout planner. Easy Scan, multipurpose biometric management system for Cavite State University. Food Trip Tayo, real-time location mapping for food businesses. Guide Me PH, government documents and file processing guide application, Vigor Tracker, a meal planning system for elderly people, and Prof Finder, Cavite State University members information provider platform.
Wala, na-amaze lang ako sa inyo. Hindi ko alam kung saan nyo 'to napagpupulot. Saan ba galing 'tong mga title niyo na 'to? Kanina pa kayo magmula umpisa. Paano kayo nag-come up ng ganito? Sige nga, gawin nyo nga lahat yan, Castillo. I-approve ko lahat yan.
Yari.
Lahat kayo, a-approve ko lahat yung title. Hindi, I get curious of kanina meron na akong na-approve na, teka lang, employee, Olon Parish, Pharmacy, Pets, may i-recyclo, upholstery, tsaka ano yung isa, yung Italy pa. Okay. Actually, seeing it right now like this, ang daling mag-propose ng title. But basically, dapat prior dun sa pagpo-propose ng title, nakapag-identify na kayo ng mga statement of the problems nyo. Okay? For example, a meal planning system for elderly people. Okay? So, kunyari yan. Okay, what are supposed to be the problem? Okay, A, of course, it's the age. Okay, why? Because we all know that when they aging, comorbidity is there. Okay, so the reason, one reason that you will be coming up with the meal planning system. Second, for those who will diet. Okay, who needs diet kasi other than they already acquire comorbidity, they actually have this obesity. Okay, how they can actually, just like Angel Luxin, how they can tailor. Okay, so that's second problem. Okay, third problem, yung pag-identify ng mga carbs mo, proteins mo, yung intakes mo, okay, will be already controlled because you are aware of a little portion of it, a little portion of this, and then this is just what you need. So, ito na yon, parang ganon. So, kunyari, pang-apat, ano yung meal planning. Okay, yung meal planning na kakainin mo. 'Di ba? Pwede yang i-schedule na within the week kung ano-ano yung mga kakainin mo. Okay? Tapos panglima, until such time you will come up with a meal planning system that covers to answer with your system yung limang yun na in-identify na problem. Parang ganon. Okay? Now, with the prop finder, for example, yung prop finder natin, this is one good din. Okay? Pero, ang sinabi mo lang kanina na statement of the problem mo possibly dyan is, first, for you to have the collation information of teacher. For what? Particularly, the email address, the FB account, and the number. Okay, that's applicable right now with applicable right now with the virtual. Okay, pero come to think of it, okay, you also says that there are Philippine laws. Okay, the Philippine laws will contradict with the prop finder because of the data privacy. Unless they allow to give. Now, what happened is yung mga sets na yon with the qualitative comment, okay, yung komento, hindi mo rin pwede ilabas yun kasi ano yun personal yon, hindi pwedeng parang because of the student evaluation ay sasabihin mo, ay hindi pala okay yan si Ma'am Obon. Sige, wag na tayo diyang mag-enroll, mag-ship na tayo. Tapos lahat ng bata nag-ship. Ang methods of research, nasa akin yung 5, 2 lang napahiwalay. So, ano mangyayari? Okay, so that's not applicable. Parang ganon. Okay? So, sabi nga nila, when you are proposing a title, of course, di ba, sabi nga, you already know the problems. Okay? Kasi, yung title na yun, dinidepend mo by the problem you are acquired, and then, yung title na yun, that's actually an answer or solution to the problem. Parang ganon. Pero dahil nga, yun, tapos, I heard kasi yung kabilang section, they actually ask to parang help kasi parang may isasabit yata na chapter 1 to 3. Am I right? Meron din ba kayo ganon?
Saan po, ma'am?
Sabi kasi nila parang may nagpapasubmit na raw ng chapter 1 to 3. Sabi ko sa kanila, all they need to do is ask assistance to the teacher at saka yun. Kasi yung ibang part nun, yung chapter 3, yun yung mga inaaral nyo na dun sa ibang mga subject. Okay? Di ba tayo nga ay nag-conceptualize pa lang tayo ng title. So, sabi ko kasi, hindi ko naman pwedeng i-double time yun. It's not possible. Parang ganun. So, I advise them to talk and then to ask assistance and guidance. Okay? Siguro I'll go. Actually, meron ako ditong 3 gusto itong magkakatabi na to Yung know your law, pero parang it's a complicated thing. Okay, parang magiging CMS yan. Ah, yung real-time tracking for public transportation. Ito yung mga fare, di ba?
Opo, ma'am.
How are you going to get that in particular in Batanes is the exact pairing of their tricycle, of their jeepneys, of their buses from one point into another. Parang gano'n ang problema dyan.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? So, ako, yun. Gusto ko din sana yun. Pero, I can go with the job posting platform. Si job posting platform was actually created by one of my good and technical person, si Nodge Reyes. Ginawa na namin yan eh. Yung parang job street. Okay? So, siguro dyan na lang kita ilalagay, Glenn, sa job street.
Okay po, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay po.
Parang ganon.
Ay.
Kasi at least mas marami dyan. Yung job street na pang Cavite area lang. Yun. Cavite area. Okay, thank you. Next,
Okay, thank you,
please.
ma'am.
Medyo exhausted na ang lola niya. Go on, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Espinosa. Together with my partner, Christian Dolomios, we are the 11th presenter for title proposal. So, our first one is Madish Carte. Madish Carte is a dish maker based on available ingredients. It allows the users to input any available ingredients and it will suggest dish based on their inputted ingredients. So, the beneficiaries of this application are those Filipino who suffer from limited resources for their everyday meal. Ugnay, the second one. Ugnay is a real-time language translator app. This app allows us to translate any language to any target language. The beneficiaries of this app is those Filipino who lost their job and forced them to work as freelancers. Some of them encounter foreign non-English speakers. So it helps them to translate any language to our mod to our native language and vice versa. The third one is TASO. Task Organizer and Management Software. It allows us to manage our tasks and workloads. Next.
Next is Safe Phone. Security app to protect your device. This app helps you to protect your application to viruses. Next is UC, a parental control app to monitor a child phone. This app helps parents to control and monitor a children's phone to avoid the dangerous website in the internet. Third is iLocate, a phone tracking app for lost phone. This app helps you to find your missing phone anywhere and helps you to find your phone. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Pakibalik nga. Pakibalik dun sa kanina. Mas gusto ko makita yung kanina. And kakaunti naman. Ang hirap niyang ugnay, ah. Naku, dudugo ilong niyo dyan sa ugnay na yan pagka ginawa niyo. Ano talaga kayo, maka-propose kayo, parang ang dali lang at saka wagas, eh, no? Second page, please. Next page. Wala. Propose pa ang next yung group nyo ni ano ni Christian magkato kayo. Okay, next please. No approved title with that. Kung problema kayo Christian sa school. Okay, that is why I don't go with that.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Limuel C. Santos, and we are Group 12 from BSIT 2D, and the members are Limuel C. Santos and Daniel Angelo Wagwag, again from BSIT 2D. Let's go for the title.
So the first one is quiz manage system. Management system focuses on constructing a well-defined exam, quiz, and test.
And
Sige.
Okay na. And for the second title is e-library, an online library management system. The target beneficiaries here are students, and we also encourage schools, big schools or universities to have their own e-library. And the is now online, and we would like to make the library online too. So the books that stored in our library can be seen or read without students going to their school, and this also to protect our health from COVID. And for the third one,
The third one is the EAMS, or the attendance management system. This system is for teachers who can check the attendance efficiently. It allows users to manage attendance of students with simple UI to mark present, absent, late, or excuse to the students. It helps the teachers to change manual recording of attendance to an electronic one. The next system is Tap ID, or the QR code-based attendance management system. This system is used to track real-time in-out of students by printing QR codes on student ID card, which can be scanned while arriving and leaving from the classroom. This gives another reason to always wear the student ID and to change the manual attendance. And it helps the teachers to have all the time to teach the students.
and for the fourth fourth one is school map. School maps or school maps are school mapping app for new students. The target beneficiaries here are students, but it also help the new teachers or employees in the campus. The application aims to provide assistance in locating rooms and areas indicated in their class programs. The new students usually don't know where their rooms are and often getting late or miss their class. So this app will help to avoid that to happen. And for the next one is Spell This. Spell This is a game that helps you to enhance your spelling skills without using Google. There are levels, and each level you will hear the word that you need to spell, and this app will help you enhance your spelling skills in creative and enjoyable way. And another one is Get Healthy for physical and mental health problems. Get Healthy app is an informative app. It aims to give information about various disease and their systems. And if you have that disease, it tells you what to do, what not to do, and what to eat. And for the health problem, this app has informative videos that will help you to get feel better. And if you need someone to talk to when you're down or depressed, this app will help you to connect you to the Universal Depression Hotline number. This app can also connect you to the doctors if you need checkups. And for the last one,
The last one is Easy Recipe. This system is an app where you can browse easy to cook recipes with the ingredients you have in your home. This app can help the people who has the ingredients at home but don't know any recipes. And that's all for the summary. We have the quiz app, e-library, EAMS, Top ID, school maps, spell this, get healthy, and easy recipe.
that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that. Ano ba? Yung ano mo, yung QR code based attendance management mo kasi that's not applicable eh. Yung school mapping, you can check that one sa Google. So why do we need to have the system?
Ma'am,
Spell is ano?
yung school map.
Yung
Hindi ko
school map. Ano yan anak eh? Ay, school map ba yung loob ng school?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. Yung
ma'am.
room, ma'am.
Oh,
By room.
maliit yan. Maliit yan. It's not ano. Ano lang ang kailangan niyan, yung map, yung kiosk map dun sa ano, para malaman. Di ba kada area, kada building, meron na yung nakapost eh.
Mga po, ma'am. Pero may ano siya, ma'am, may, dun sa, nangyari, itong room mo, may pangalan, teachers, information, tsaka, yung mga papers kasi, ma'am, hindi agad nakikita kahit nagkakagulo. So,
hindi nga tayo, hindi pa nga tayo makakabalik sa school. Parang hindi nga siya applicable kasi hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan tayo mag-online.
Yeah.
Diba?
Pero,
siguro you go with the library na lang. Yan, para makatulong naman kayo sa ekonomiya at sa bayan. Kasi the question is, you have all the facilities in there, you have everything in there, but it's still there lang. Okay? I mean, hindi nagagamit, hindi na pakikinabangan, na obsolete. Okay? So, how are you going to come up that all of those things na nandoon sa library ay ma-access na this time using your e-library? Okay, thank you. Next, please.
thank you po, ma'am. Thank you.
Next.
Kita po ba yung kita po ba yung presenter ko? So, good evening everyone. Good evening din po ma'am. So, this is our thesis title proposal. We're the group 13. I'm Claudio Leonroy and my partner is Jeric Bongo. So, our first title is eSecure. eSecure is a mobile application that aims to protect the user's privacy for keeping private documents and files. Since with technological advancements comes with rising securities and privacy concerns. And with eSecure, it secures users' devices from external threats like malware and other digital frauds that risk critical personal information from hackers. And the second is Code Tutorials. Code Tutorial is a programming tutorial system. Since technology is constantly growing with that comes new careers and opportunity. Coding is a major part of the world and it can be a vital skill, especially for us IT students. And with Code Tutorial, It can help IT students to study and improve their coding skill when it comes to programming. Code tutorials also has a vast programming languages to learn from: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, Java, C Sharp, C++, and etc. Code tutorials also uses learning materials like video tutorials, images, and etc. The primary objective of this research is to help anyone who wants to learn programming, specifically for IT students who study programming language and to improve their coding skills. And the third, what is Notalist? Notalist is a notepad mobile application optimized for after call note taking. It is a clear and simple notebook app, allows users to make quick notes, memos, and checklists to help organize their life with great ease. Its main goal is to keep track of deadlines, due dates, and other reminders, managing daily chores, and also to help prioritize the tasks. And the fourth one is will be discussed by Jeric Bonga.
The fourth is Mindscape. Since most people who is mentally uh, ill doesn't like to talk about their problems because of the reason that they may look weak in front of others, Mindscapes allow users to self-monitor their mood by periodically reporting their thoughts, behaviors, and action can increase emotional self-awareness. Mental health awareness is the recognition that our psychological well-being is an important part of our own health, productivity, and happiness. The primary objective of this research is to give awareness for everyone about mental health. The next e-exercisio allows users to set fitness goals, tracking ca- caloric intake, gathering workout ideas, and sharing progress on social medias to facilitate healthy behavior change. E-exercisio e-exercisio is designed to especially assist with exercise, other types of physical training, nutrition, and diet, or related fitness topics. The last one is eSked. eSked is a mobile application for making appointments. Typically, let you connect your own calendar automatically find when you when you are busy and when you're free. eSked main goals include planning weekly employee schedule, determining appointment length, and making phone calls regarding their appointment or meeting time.
So for the title summary, first one is Secure Safe, a mobile application that helps protect the user's privacy for keeping private documents and files. Second, tutorials, a mobile application to help IT students study programming language anytime or anywhere. Note third is Notalist, a mobile optimized for after call note taking. Fourth is Mindscape, a mental health awareness website. Uh, fifth is
Okay, I just muted because maingay lang yung mga for a while
e-exercisio, a mobile fitness application to set fitness goals. And lastly, the eSked, a mobile application for making appointments that includes planning with the employee schedules. And thank you for.
Actually, I have a concern with your ISKED. Okay, what particular organization or company where the ISKED will be implemented? Where in fact they already having the online appointment by either calling to the secretary or so yung application niya kasi wala namang naka-pinpoint kung if this is a hospital, if this is a government o government area. Okay, yung ehersisyo na yan anak, kaya hindi na natin binabayan kasi marami na niyan sa social media. Meron na silang mga app. Okay? Kunyari, ano yung weight mo, ano yung BMI mo, ano yung food mo, ano yung dapat mong exercise mo. So, I don't think that you're going to have such system na gagawin natin where in fact there are so many out there na meron na. Okay? Yung mental health awareness, I don't know what you really want to emphasize in there. Sa ano ba? Sa mga siraulo ba talaga? Parang ganon. Or yung mga nadidepress, yung mga may anxiety. Kasi pagka dyan, kailangan nating mag-tap either ng mga mga psychiatrist or psychologist. Okay, kasi parang ang hirap nung sa mental health na yan na ano bang particular na problems ang in-identify mo at paano mo siya i-resolve with the use of the system. Or yung sinasabi mo kasing mental health awareness, this is just a website is telling na kunyari, not sleeping, the people who don't get enough sleep, okay, may triggered into a depression, an anxiety, okay? So, anong magiging next step na nun? What will happen kung parati kang nagpupuyat? Parang ganon. Notalist is a mobile optimized for after call note taking. This clear and simple notebook app allows you to make quick notes, memos, and checklist. Diba? Parang sa laptop meron na siyang yung sticky note. So, parang gagawa ka ng sticky note sa mobile. Ganun ba? So, paano mo gagawin yon? Kapag tumatawag ka na ang phone mo ay nasa tenga. So, dapat pag tumatawag, naka-headset so you can do the sticky note or you can do the notalist. Okay? Paano nga kung yung iba kapag nakikipag-usap sila, nakatutok yung cellphone sa tenga? How can you use that? Application to help IT students to study programming language anytime or anywhere. Marami na yan eh. Marami ng tutorial, di ba, sa online. May tutorial that nga eh. Oo, wala rin tong secure safe mo. Okay, ulit ka. Iyang mga yan pwedeng I actually have presentation on Friday and there is 1 or 2 groups also ng Thursday. So, kung meron na within the week, bato na lang sa GC. And so, I can say, ganito, ganyan. Okay? Huwag na masyadong mahihirap kasi unang-una, we don't have client nga eh. Tayo lang ang kokonsepto ng business process kung ano-ano yung mga ilalagay para magkaroon kayo ng idea at saka awareness. 'Di ba? So, yung mga binibigay nyo sa akin, antitindi eh. O, di ba, kailangan ko lang yung Italy pa or iba lang or e-pharmacy. Di ba? Yung simplihan nyo lang yan, magagamit nyo yan pagdating ng capsule. But, yung idea na makukuha nyo ngayon ay talagang pang-capstunan na rin ng datingan. Okay? So, next please. Who's next group? Meron pa rin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 3 grupo pa. Wala na po ba? Wala po ba sila? Abiso, hindi pa kayo nagpipresent. Ano si Abiso?
Ma'am.
Si Abiso.
May next pa po ata, ma'am.
Kabigat, De Vera, de Los Angeles, Rowa. Hindi, kung wala sila, edi mag-present na kayo.
Ay, ma'am, wala po pala yung group ni Samantha. Hindi po
Bakit?
Yung chinat ko po kanina na yung kinoconnectan po kasing free wifi ni Samantha, marami po na-connect. Hindi po kaya mag Google Meet.
Sino ka grupo ni Torres? Lalagyan ko na rito ng asterisk.
Si De Vera po.
Okay, so next na, -1 ako. Last 2 groups. Abiso, go on na.
Sige po, ma'am.
Sino ka group mo, Abiso?
Si Rowa po.
Okay, go on. Tapos pagkatapos niya, sila andyan ba si Kabigat at saka si De Los Angeles?
Nandito po.
Okay, last 2 na kayo para makapagpahinga na ako. By tomorrow, we will be discussing about the related literature. That will be my discussion. Tapos, i-re-record ko. I think I'll be uploading that too. Para lahat na kayo makasabay-sabay. I will just gonna get one section and then presentation, discuss, tas upload doon. Tas titingnan nyo na. Para yung time nyo, instead na mag-usap tayo, is-share time now to come up with your related literature kasi I'm just giving you parang 2 weeks for that. Parang 1 week nga lang din. Oo, kahit 1 week lang. 1 week or 2 weeks. Siguro 2 weeks, pero nung susunod na week, magcha-chapter 1 naman tayo. Tapos, pagkatapos nung chapter 1, ikikritik ko naman yung chapter 2. Tapos, pag nakritik natin yung chapter 2, chapter 3 tayo, tapos ikikritik naman natin yung chapter 1 hanggang sa maging perfecto na siya. So, pagdating ng time, hindi na kayo namumblema kasi by the document, alam na alam nyo na yung gagawin nyo. Okay, go on, Abiso.
Good evening, Ma'am Obon. I'm John Luis Pirowa together with Kurt Steven Aviso to present our title proposal.
So number 1 in our title proposal is LePlay, short for Learn and Play, an app that helps children in their studies in the form of a game. So nowadays, I think that many children or preschoolers are addicted to mobile games. So we come up to an idea, why not make mobile game and learning come together in a form of a game so that the children will enjoy at the same time will learn in their studies.
Next is Deluxe Shoes, Receipt, Keeper, and Finder app. Receipts are instruction for preparing food. Before you start cooking, you always make sure to read the entire receipt. This app will help you understand how the food is prepared. All receipts begin with a dish name, and the app will list ingredient and it will be listed in the order of their usage. It's possible that the same ingredients appear in one or more places. This means you will use it more than once.
Next is Taskmaster, an app that lets you manage your daily tasks. So many people or some people having a hard time in their time management. So this app is just for them. This app will help them to manage their tasks in their day. The app will notify them when the task is needed to be done in that corresponded time.
Next is Flightbook, a flight reservation app for your travels. This app can help you book flights either it's late as 1 hour before the flight within the country or check in between 3 or 24 hours for international flights. All you need to do is visit the preferred airline within the app and find the reservation so that you can enter your details, then proceed on the time of your flight.
Number 5 is Ustock. Manage your shop's inventory by using this app. So nowadays in this pandemic, many online sellers or shops have come to online selling. So by Ustock, they will easily manage their stocks on their products. And some sellers are just using manual or just paper in managing their stocks. So Ustock will help them in ease by this app.
IT tutorial, application to learn programming. People who know how to code will be able to communicate across countries and cultures, be innovative, and solve problems more efficiently with no barriers to impede their success. With the help of the app, all you need to do is search what programming language you want to learn and it will list all tutorial possible.
Next is Class Viewer, an app that helps you to view your class schedules. So just like the one that I present earlier, Class Class Viewer is for students that had that have no internet connection. They can manage their schedules by using this app. They the app will notify or alarm them when the class is starting or when the class is done.
Next is I Can See, interactive tax hailing application. Passengers and drivers are connected quickly, safely, efficiently using this taxi hailing app. Before the automobile arrives, passengers are given their car driver license and car details. Passengers can also share their real-time route and driver's information with families and friends, adding an extra layer of security.
Next is Query, an app to help teachers in creating quizzes in a simple and easiest way. So in in this time we are in online class. Many teachers or all teachers are having a hard time in creating Google documents for quiz. So this app will help them to make an quiz in the simplest way and to track the records of the students with ease.
Last but not the least, Just Do It, real-time food business finder. This app can help you find available restaurant within the use of internet connection and GPS. This will track restaurant who accept either walk-in customer or reserved seating. That's all. Thank you.
So for the summary, number one, play or short for learn and play. 2, Taskmaster. 3, Use Stack. 4, Class Viewer. 5, Query. 6, Deluxe Shoes. 7, Flight Book. 8, IT tutorial. 9, I Can See. And 10, Just Do It. Thank you po.
Pakibalik mo anak doon sa kanina. Meron na akong nasipat kanina eh. Just go back. Isa pa. Sige. Teka lang ha. Teka lang. Ano yung taxi hailing?
Para po siya ma'am na Grab po. Ay, Grab, ano? Tawag doon? Yung... Tama po ma'am, Grab po. Yung parang...
may Grab
ano
na
ko
eh.
po
Sige,
ng-
next. Kanina, yung 1 to 5 naman. Sige, mag-use stock ka na lang kasi wala namang inventory pa. Ikaw na lang ang mag-inventory. Use stock.
Thank you po.
Rowa, no? Next. Thank you. Last group. Magka-grupo kayo ni Kabigat?
Yes po, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. We are the group 17. Title Proposal Presentation. I am Harold de Los Angeles from BSIT 3D and my partner Ernest Jan Kabigat C.
This is our first proposal title, e-health, a mobile health tips and first aid. This app is offline and focus on first aid for small accidents and normal sick and help for alternative solution.
So the next is Escape Disaster, an educational puzzle mobile game for disaster preparedness and risk reduction management. An app that will enjoy by the kids and gain the knowledge about disaster prepared and being aware at those time of calamity.
Next is Alert, an emergency reporting and notification mobile app. The app will notify the people for incoming disaster or accident and to avoid the affected area where the danger is.
So the next is eTips mobile app, a survival during earthquakes. A mobile app for earthquake guides. Being prepared can reduce the fear, anxiety, and losses that someone in disaster communities, families, and individuals should know what to do in the event of an earthquake and where to seek shelter.
Next is eWeather, a weather monitoring system in mobile app. It aims to develop a real-time weather report in mobile app. Instead of waiting in the scheduled news just to see the weather report, we can just open this app to see it because it monitoring the weather of the app is updating every time.
So the next is student to-do list. This app is student to-do list app can be used by the student only. This app is a personal app for the only student in which they can make or create to do related to their education routine. This app helps the student to create and manage their time for preparation of exam or for daily preparation. Reminder of work module can also be added in this app.
Next is Home Rhyme Learning App. This kind of apps are for the kids age 3 to 8 years old. As at the initial age, school teaches them poem and rhymes, but it is not sufficient for children to learn it from the school. Poem rhyme learning app helps the teachers as well, parents, for preparing their child through the animated poem videos, perfect audio and music. Children find this app interactive for learning poem and rhymes easily.
So next, homework reminder app. It's really difficult for for student to remind their daily homework because someday they get various subject work and someday they don't get any work from school. Some of the student also have to do tuition work. To make work easy for the student, a homework reminder app can be designed to which help or remind the student about their homework on time.
Next is Health Checkup and Food Planner app. This app checks your health day by day and suggests you proper meals that you should consume in order to remain healthy. It connects you to the numerous healthy recipes that are provided by professional chef bloggers. You can set your content to be provided as per your health situation. For example, if you are a heart patient, you'll be recommended recipes made of ingredients that are heart healthy. The app, the app can partner with groceries to deliver healthy items online directly from the app.
The last is fitness app. A healthy lifestyle application targeting health conscious people to track their habits assisted by registered nutritionists, pathologists, and health coaches in order to ultimately lower the risk of lifestyle disorder. The application would be equipped with several charts that help the user manage their overall health like weight, sugar, heart rate, blood pressure, etc. User is also equipped with individual meal charts, life lifestyle plans, nutrition plans, as per their condition. It will also be integrated with chat facility that allows user to talk with the community as well as health professional. So for the summary, e-health, mobile health tips, and first aid. Second, escape disaster, an educational puzzle mobile game for disaster preparedness and risk reduction management. Third, alert and emergency reporting and notification mobile app. Fourth, e-tips mobile app, a survival guide during earthquakes. A mobile app for earth guides, earthquake guides. Fifth, e-weather, e-climate, a weather monitoring system in mobile app. Student to-do list. Apps remind students to do their work. Poem, rhymes, learning. And apps learn how to write a poem for kids. Homework reminder. An app's reminder to do their homework in school. Health check app and food planner app. An apps to check your food planner and health. Fitness app. An apps giving you program to do in yourself for being healthy. Thank you and God bless.
Ayan. I'll go with the disaster that contains yung tips niya pati yung earthquake. Yung parang dalawa naging isa. Okay? So, sige, you go back so I can show you. Kasi doon sa isa pa anak, yung escape disaster mo at saka yung survival guide mo, iisa lang yan. Okay, ano yung mga disasters? You have fire, you have typhoon, you have earthquake, you have tsunami, you have what else? Flooding. Okay, so ano yung mga parang awareness mo doon? Preparedness, disaster preparedness in order for you to have yung risk reduction. Okay, so yun po ma'am. So dalawa ang wala yung kila Torres. Sino yung isa? Sino yung group na isa sinabi ko kanina? I will just put an asterisk here. Sino nga po yon? Anong surname? Hello? Wala na sila rito? Lumabas na? Sila Bongat at saka sila Laod. Okay. Yun. Ayan. So, ang next step na natin will be, yun nga, tomorrow I'll be discussing the related literature. So, para ma-start up na, no? And when we have that captured, I'm gonna post it na lang dun sa ating, sa YouTube na lang. Tapos, you can start doing your, altogether, the related literature. Kasi, all you need to do is, what is the difference of the related literature to the studies? Okay? So, syempre, when you say foreign, it's the foreign author. If you say local, it's the local author. Okay? Now, how are you going to formulate to get the related studies? The related literature? Parang ganon. Okay? So, magbibigay din ako ng examples. Siguro coming from the title. Okay? So, for now, ayan, you actually have delivered. Okay? You just continue what you are doing. Okay, yung isang grupo hahanapan natin sila ng isang fruitful na title din kasi yun na nga magkakaroon kayo ng problema with the statement of the problem and the scope. Okay, in the scope of your system that will answer the statement of the problem. Katulad niyan, yung last natin, yung disaster at saka yung preparedness, pinag-isa natin kasi iisa naman talaga yon. That will be the concept. Okay? So, for now, you take a rest. Thank you for the time. Okay? And, ayun. Pagpasaway, ma'am. Malapit nang mabakunahan at very, very soon